Hello everyone and welcome here on my channel Cheerfuldev. I hope you are doing good, I hope you are doing well, and I hope you are having a beautiful week. If not, remember guys, it will always get better. Just never give up and keep doing what you do. And I want to thank you guys for being a subscriber to this channel. It's really amazing and I really appreciate your support. And if you are new here, hit the subscribe button or hit the like button if you do like what we do. So let's get started with this video guys. Here today we are going to see how we can create animation in Photoshop. Animation for your games, to animate your character, to animate anything that you want, and how you can test it in Photoshop and how you can see how it will be in Unity or the engine that you want to use for your animation. So today we are going to focus on just a simple animation, and in the next video we are going to see an advanced animation and we are going to be doing it inside Unity. So today we are going to make just a simple animation inside Photoshop. So what is the old way of making animation? It was in the old day and it's still going to this day. So in art, in pixel art or 2D art, precisely in pixel art, you create your animation frame by frame. So as you can see here, I have frame by frame for every movement in my animation, and this way you will be creating an animation that's really easy to use. So let me show you how this animation work here inside Photoshop. So go to the top menu here in window, and I want you to open the timeline. So once you've done that, you will have a timeline just like this one here. You just create a frame animation. Once you've done that, you will have a frame animation here. Let me hide everything for now. Those are all the layers I have for my animation. So the first rule to make this animation really easy is that you need to make the ground for your character. So in my case, all my characters, they have this ground level here, right? So we need to make sure they are at the same height. This will give you the feeling of a run animation. This is what I'm trying to make here, a run animation. I will select all my layers here, and what I want to do is to arrange them all in one place, just like this. And this way I will have every animation on top of the other animation. And this is how you will create an animation illusion or an animation feeling. Is to put every character on top of the other. This way you will have an animation. I will show you just in an instant. So as you can see here in my timeline, so here I have my animation timeline here, and I have my layer, the first layer. So I will keep my layer number 1 visible in my first layer, and I will create another layer. In this one I will hide this idle animation, and I will show just the second layer. And this way we will have an animation from this layer to this one here. And as you can see, we already created a simple animation, and of course you can modify it however that you want, but you need to adjust every pixel for the second frame. And as you can see here in the first frame, we have those ears just down and the eyes open like this, but once the player tries to run, he will move his feet to the ground, the first one, and he will move the second one up a little bit. So as you can see, this is just a simple animation, and I will do the same for every layer here. And this way I will be creating a simple animation for my character. Let me just do this here very quickly so I can show you the animation. So this one here make a full animation for my 6 layers, one by one, and between each layer we have 0 seconds. As you can see, for now there is no delay. I will make this into a delay just like this. Let's say 0.1, something just like this, to give a delay between my animations. So if we start this animation, you can clearly see the player is running, right? Let me just change this to show you how this will work if we change the animation to no delay. And this way we will have this fast run animation. And this is how you can create your animation in Photoshop using the timeline. It's just an illusion of the animation. You create every layer, and in every layer you create the animation you want for this specific frame. Let's say for example I want to add a ball to my player here. So let's say I will grab my brush tool, I will change to my pencil tool here. So I will create just something really small in this area here. Let me just make my brush size smaller, something like 1 pixel, and I will create something just like this, really small, just something like this, to have the feeling of a ball, right? So it looks like we have a ball here. I will change this color just a little bit. Let's have some dark pixels here, and I will make this up, and let's make this something like this, just to make this cute animation here. And let's say I want this ball to keep moving from this area down to the bottom here and go up again once we are finished, right? So let me grab this one here like this, and I will Command X and copy it. So this way I will have a duplicate of my layer. Now what I'm going to do in my second layer here, you will see that we still have this ball here, right? There is the ball in this place here. Now to make this animated, we cannot move this one here, because if we go back to the first layer, it will be in this position, and if we move to the second one, as you can see, it's in this position. That's really amazing, guys. So if we move to the third layer, look what will happen. The ball changed the position to be here again. So let's move down here, and I will go here, and I will move it to this place, and now I go to this way. Let's move it in the middle, and I will move it on the top corner like this. So let's see what will happen. And as you can see, we created here two different animation for our ball and for our player. So let me just stop this animation here, and I will select all of them, and let's give it, let's say, 1 second delay. You will see that it will be really bad and very slow, right? So the frame you create for your animation depends also on the speed you will be playing those frames. So as you can see, once we've done 1 second between each frame, we got this bad animation. But if we keep it under 0.2, let's say for example, for each frame, it will give you this slow run. It's like the player is running in a garden and he's having fun following this weight ball that's moving top and down, right? Let me just zoom out so you will see how it will look in a game. So it looks really cool. Let me just stop this one here, and I will give it the same delay I was in the beginning, which is 0.1 second, and this one give us an amazing feeling. And as you can see, our player looks like he's running toward this dot, moving up and down, and it looks really cute, right? And if we want to make this speed better, to give the effect as if our player is running really fast, all I have to do is to make it like this, and as you can see, the player running very fast toward our dot here, right? That looks really cool. And of course you can change however you want the frame in Photoshop to adjust it to anything that you want. You can choose this order here, and you can, let's say, let's say in my case 0.05, something like this, and you can do this really easy, guys, and you click and you will have this speed up animation that looks really amazing, and I love it so much. So this is how you can create animation frame by frame in Photoshop, and you can test it here in Photoshop to see how it will looks like. And once you are done with everything, all you have to do is to pick your layers one by one and export them, all of them, one layer per layer. Or you can do as I was doing here in the beginning, I just spread them from this side to the other side. So I will move this character in this area, and I will select the bottom one, the last one, and I will move him to this side here. And now I will select all of my layers and I will separate them, it's right there, to make them one beside the other, just like this. And as you can see, that was really easy, guys, to make. It's not this hard to make this animation, and you can export this one to Unity and use it as an animation. I will show you how you can export a full PNG full with all your frames, and how you can animate them in Unity using the code or just the animation playing without any code or anything. So I hope you did like this short video here. I want to thank you again guys for being part of this community. I really appreciate your support, and if you are new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hopefully guys I will see you in the next video. See you soon.